It's way hotter than I thought it would be. I'm training. Black shirt in the sun. Maybe I'm just crazy, or maybe I'm smart and I'm training for the hot Florida sun. I think it's time for a copyright 180-degree river scan. Copyright. Hopefully Paul comes in the chat. Paul's been catching almost every live stream. Really a good chat moderator. So I don't know if he saw my schedule, but hopefully he pops in. I gotta walk really far. Sorry to do this to you guys. Sorry to have a shaky camera for this walk. But it's just what's going on here at the moment. I've got really good tech and gear, and a lot of it's been letting me down. The weird thing is the really cheap tripod that I'm using has been easily the best one out of a couple really expensive ones. So I got my cooler here. I gotta figure out a way to carry all this stuff well live. Figure out how to not drop the camera really is the big thing. Okay, we're off. I gotta walk like 200 yards at least. Good thing is I got my nice thick pants on. So come hell or high water, I'm trudging through whatever poison ivy jungle they put in my way. I don't care. I really should have shaved my facial hair this morning. Thought it looked kind of cool, but then I was in the car driving here and really just kind of irritating. So I wouldn't recommend it for you gentlemen. If you're thinking about, oh, I'll just let it go for a day, you gotta ask yourself, are you really just doing it because it looks good? Or are you doing it because you're too lazy to get your hot tech hair out and get the job done? So anyway, been really busy today already. Sharpened a lot of knives today. Sharpened a little tiny axe I have. Duct taped a little grip on it. Might not be the most beautiful thing in the world, but a little duct tape grip sometimes is kind of practical for a lot of different things, if you catch my drift. But yeah, looks like they actually came through here and mowed this down. Man, if you guys could see how many things I've got in my hands right now walking, you would think I'm an octopus or something. There's a blue heron. I can't believe the water level's even higher though. What on earth? There's another one. It's a third one. 3 blue herons. Now, if that's not a good sign, that's not a good sign. I don't know what is. Really just want to get over there so I can take another sip of this coffee. Brought the dead bait today, guys. We are doing something way different today. I'm not gonna throw out that little white spinner I keep showing off every video like a maniac. We're gonna be fishing with some real bait. Oh, we got somebody. LOL game, we have it all, LOL/games. What's up, man? How was your day? My day has been really, really good. How was your day? Making progress on this walk here. About halfway done. Sorry for all the shakiness, knocking stuff around, but Marines fight to win. Marines fight to win, okay? Your day's been good? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I probably drank a little too much coffee. Probably didn't eat enough food as usual, but kind of rather be fishing than eating. I don't know about you guys. Just kind of bored of the whole sitting down eating my lunch. Rather just be out having fun. Let alone cooking it. Too lazy to even go buy lunch. Let alone sit down and cook something. Oh, this looks really nice in here. Check this out. Now that's a green. Someone said last night, oh, it's so green. That was nothing. Here, you want green? Welcome to Green City. And I know YouTube told me, be really careful about your audio because people really can't stand bad audio. And I get it, you know? I get it, but the thing is, you guys, I'm a minimalist. And I just like minimal gear. And I really like this iPhone setup. Probably gonna have to get a new iPhone here soon. Because even though this one has some good energy to it and it works well, I just really think that my battery life is subpar. Maybe a brand new phone's gonna fix that for me. And just general speed and everything, I guess. But I just, just got new tires ordered for my car, so really only so many big purchases you can make before you start, what's that phrase? Hemorrhaging funds. I don't want to be out here hemorrhaging funds. So I'm not gonna do all that. Adios. Do you live in Kansas? Pretty close. Why, are you jealous? You gonna catch fish in that pasture? Yeah, I am. We have walking mud catfish that are under the ground here walking around, so joke's on you, buddy. Plenty of fish out in this dirt field. Anyway, for those of you that can wait more than 30 seconds before scrolling, we are back to the river. No more playing around. It looks really good here today. Can't believe it. Came at the perfect time. Way earlier. Okay, cool games. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were being a bit of a Midwestern hater there for a second. Got a little defensive. No, you're good. I think I muted myself. Is it good? I am so sorry. What's up? What's up? Are we good or no? Fixed. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, Ghost. Thanks, Kayleen. Thanks, Pickles. All right, enough of the chatting. Let's get some fish. And someone said they're worried about snakes. We don't have any venomous snakes here in Ohio, as far as I know. Maybe water snakes or something, but they wouldn't be in the grass. Just spilled my coffee. All right, yeah, it's gonna be a second over here. I gotta rig up for this live bait, dead bait, whatever you want to call it. Real bait. So yeah, we're out here gonna get some catfish actually. That's the target species for today. Some catfish. Not sure if I'm gonna keep one because the last catfish I ate here didn't really taste that good to me. Something about this area. So I got water today. I got a full battery. Not really playing around. Although I'm gonna be sweating a lot with this black shirt and pants on. I'm training for my Florida summer fishing. Just looking for a nice circle hook. Perfect. Yeah, I might have messed up with this black shirt. I might even take my shirt off. I don't even know. Gonna run this, what is that, an octopus circle? I debarbed this one, so we're gonna go barbless catfish mission. We're gonna run just a split shot on the bait caster. Right there. We got perfect leader on already. How's everything going? Are we losing video and stuff? Pickles subscribed. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. What we'll use for bait? I got some dead bluegill for bait, and I got some other dead fish that, let's not even discuss that for YouTube's sake, but we got some other bait we're gonna be using, and we got some bluegill. So I'm just gonna tie on this hook here. Already got split shot in my pocket because I knew I was gonna need that. At least I thought I did. There it is. So yeah, I mean, things are looking up. Kind of a little more prepared. Sorry about this angle. That probably sounded bad. All right, yeah, I don't know if it's getting any better than that. All right, that's not too bad, I guess. Have I caught anything today? No, I did last night. I caught a few bluegill last night. I just got here. I've been using some lighter leader. Let me sit down actually. There we go. Sorry about that angle. I'm going with the lighter, like 14-pound fluorocarbon leader. It's a lot better for getting bites. Oh, you know what? Ah, this hook is dull. Make sure when you're putting your hooks on, like, kind of look and see, you know? Is that gonna work? I need a new hook. So, cancel this. Avery sub, thanks Avery. No pressure, you don't have to sub. We're just out here fishing. Definitely appreciate the attention. Not every live gets a whole lot of attention, so that's definitely cool. No sponsorships or anything, but this La Colombe cold brew with oat milk, vanilla flavor. Definitely helps a little bit with getting out to go fishing. But yeah, gotta get a brand new hook on here. It's just too dull. I got another one right here. Bit of an overheating issue with the iPhone. Said I needed a new iPhone. So I took the case off. My plastic case is like really insulating and it just overheated like crazy. So I'm in the shade. Feels like Afghanistan out here. I'm back, Kayleen. Wow, you people that are still here after that, you guys, I like you. All right. This is a real shaky, sketchy setup. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Doesn't help that every rock out here is at a 45-degree angle. Couldn't make it any harder for me with my tripod. Ooh, okay, that's better. That's better, we're good, okay. I'm still here. I gotta get my stuff, give me 1 second. All right, feels good in the shade. So I tied on a new circle hook and put the knot on there and did it. And I felt the hook and it was also dull. So that's 2 hooks I gotta throw out. Some fish jumping around in here. Maybe some carp or something. Shiners. Some big shiners in this river, this part of the river. All right, so just gotta find a brand new hook that's in the bag still. A lot of my hooks have been dull. I got a sneaking suspicion that I might have left some gear in the car. All right, cool. Brand new circle hooks. Demon Circle. Got the 2-aught fine wire Demon Circle. More of an octopus circle guy myself. I don't know about you, but we'll go with the Demon today. Usually I tie a uni knot, but we're gonna go with a loop knot. Yeah, you heard the train. Good observation. See, that's why I like the built-in mic here. I feel like it's better for what I'm doing than the lav mic, because you're here with me and you can hear what I'm hearing and not just my crystal clear voice, which, let's be honest, isn't all that interesting to begin with. Hello, Christian Crabtree. What's up, bro? Not much. I'm just tying on a circle hook, trying to fish for some catfish at the river. Now, I had a weird thought when my live stream got interrupted. And I was thinking to myself, one of my fishing buddies when I was younger told me, oh yeah, do a loop knot and do 4 loops in the loop knot. And I swear the loop knot fails me a lot. And I thought to myself, did this guy just tell me to do 4 because he knew that wasn't enough and he wanted me to lose fish? I'll let you think about that for a minute. Thanks for being here, Christian, Pickles. Colby, the outdoors man, says, I caught a 36-inch northern on a minnow while crappie fishing. That's a really big northern, 36. That's basically a muskie. So you agree, Pickles, he wanted me to lose fish? Tesla Ahmed's from India. What's up, Tesla? Sick name. I tightened my knot, I just gotta cut it. Put on a split shot. But yeah, thank you guys. Really nice to have you, especially from India. I've got a friend in India right now. I'm kind of mad at her though, so I kind of won't talk to her. So I don't know. You guys tell me. Is that loop knot's way too big? I didn't even cut enough off the end of the line. But it's such a light leader. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think it's gonna be good. And you know what? I'm not gonna cut any more off. I'm gonna leave that. Test it. Ah! Okay, it didn't work. Alright, you know what? No more loop knot. No more loop knot. We're going with the uni. So I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the uni if you really want to see the uni. There's my Bass Pro Shop cheap bait caster that catches good catfish. I'm not too good at fishing. Adrian Bray. Good to see you, Adrian. Always good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Adrian is a fishing legend. Adrian's caught massive tunas far, far in the deep blue ocean. So big up to Adrian. Antonius Millenius Andy. Soldier. Yes. All right, I just got to put a split shot on here. Wait till you guys see the bait. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like what we got here. Soldier. That is not a fishing topic, my friend. That's a question for you and you only. Yeah, sorry I didn't show the knot better. I'm putting on the split shot right now. Three little split shot, circle hook, coffee. All right, now's the fun part. Now's the fun part. Check this out. Ooh, that smells. You guys happy with the bait or what? And everyone's gonna say, oh, don't use the head. Use a strip or something. And I'm just gonna do what I wanna do, so. Now the thing is, I don't know how this angle is gonna work here. Actually, this is a good angle. All right. Here's the sketchy part. Made it. Made it. All right, so yeah, the catfish are like right there. Hope everybody can see well. It's kind of a bad angle, there we go. All kinds of fish in here, catfish, largemouth, smallmouth, bluegills, rock bass, sauger, I mean, and who knows what else. Kind of wish I brought my coffee down here. The weights are perfect though. This feels perfect. It's in the perfect spot too. Now I will say there's snapping turtles in here as well. And those can find your bait faster sometimes than the fish. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a minute. As the guy in the chat last night said, catfish takes a minute. So I guess I'll just sit down over here. Sit on this uncomfortable jagged rock for you guys. So I just got my I got my bail open. I don't even know what to call that on a bait caster. What do you call it on a bait caster? Oh, there's a bite. What do you call it on a... There we go. There's one on right now. I'm giving him a second, though. Oh, came off. I should have waited longer. Damn. Still got our bait, though. I had him for a second. I was yapping earlier, Pickles. I'm a yapper. Fletcher, hello. Felt like a small one, though, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a catfish. So, I do the same thing every time fishing. My biggest mistake is jumping the gun, as I just did. So we're gonna go free spool. I guess it's called free spool, right? When you got your line released on your bait caster. And I'm just gonna let that next one take it, man. I'm not losing another one. Free spool, yeah. Thanks, Brandon Bailey. Man, we were so close to just having a nice catfish on this live stream. They usually bite over and over again, though, so I think we're good. Quran recitation says, no, not catfish. I got one on right now. It's taking line. I'm gonna let him eat it for a while, though. He's chewing on it. Keeps picking it up, dropping it. It's gonna be a good night. Hold on, I gotta test my drag, see if it's good enough. Okay, yeah, it's good. So if I gut hook him, I'll keep him. We got a deal? Quran recitation, catch me a whale. I'm gonna catch a catfish basically the size of a whale. Is he on? Oh no! Snagged. Well. That's what happens. Let's go back. Oh, it smells so good out here. I missed a lot, Pickles. Well, I can't really deny that. If you're gonna call me out like that, I mean, I guess that's appropriate. Brandon Bailey asks, are you gonna have a fire later and cook some fish? That's a great idea. I've had fires here before. But the thing about that, Brandon, is that I'm a really picky eater, especially with fish. I gotta cook it perfectly, nice oil, fried in a nice oil, perfect seasoning and everything. So cooking the fish on the fire, it looks really fun. I just don't know if I'm good enough to do that at cooking. Anyway, the yapping has got to stop here. So I'm gonna say we need some tougher leader, because that last fish pulled me under a log or something and snagged me. And I like muscling the fish out. Enough of this light line shit, man. Excuse me. 25, that's what I'm talking about. 25. Jeez. That is thick. I don't know, I'm kind of second guessing it now. Should I just go with the 14? Please, somebody, 25 or 14? I was just getting bites on 14, but Arthur Morgan asks, caught anything? No, not yet, Arthur. Just had 2 misses. Walmart, $4 for 2 cat leader lines. Yeah, no, nice idea, G Spartan. I like that minimalist style there. What's up, Paul Mace? Paul Mace is a chat moderator, unofficial chat moderator. 14. 14, guys, 14. That's all you got to know. Can we get a 14? I'm gonna go back to the 14. I'm gonna do it. Good call, chat. Oh, I almost just touched a bunch of poison ivy. Oh yeah, I got a little coffee left. So good. Alright, so I'm doing a uni to uni. I'm gonna say, if you can get 10 loops on your braid with the uni to uni, that's probably good. And this 14, I'll probably do like 12. 14-pound line, I'm gonna do 12 loops. There we go. Beautiful. So I got the 40-pound braid on this rod. I really need to muscle in this next one. Yeah, we got the 14 on, guys. I appreciate the help. Bobbert the Goat asks, how are you doing today? I'm doing well, Bobbert. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you are. All right, yeah, I'm leaving plenty of extra line on there so nothing slips up, you know? We're gonna muscle this next one out. Arnold Schwarzenegger, this catfish out of here. So I'll do like 3-4 feet a leader. I like a little extra. Marquez Plays asks, what's the biggest fish you caught? I caught a 7-foot lemon shark in the Keys when I was in middle school. I can't find the pictures of it though. They used to be on my mom's computer. Maybe I should ask her if she still has it. So, not too happy with the hook sets so far. Good news is I actually charged my phone today and we got some time. I only have one left after this. All right, so I learned a couple things on the last miss there. I'm not gonna yank so hard on a snag. Because I don't know what happened, but I got snagged and it kind of popped off a little too easy. I mean, I think some of my leader has little tears in it or something. This one feels good though. I just felt all of it. I don't think there's any little issues with this one. Some of them have like little nicks in them. Really need to throw that out. Sorry, Pickles. I know, I'm trying to get to it. Lucky 3 split shot. Could probably get away with 2 split shot or 1, but do 3. Send her right to the bottom. Got my pliers ready. Did I find these ones? No, I bought these pliers, but I found some other pliers here. I think what might have happened on that last one, I might have squeezed too hard on my split shots. Oh. So, I guess the other lesson I'm learning right now is don't squeeze your split shot to cut the line off, if that makes sense. Don't damage the line. Yeah, I mean, it's all right, Paul. You know, people are at different ages and video games are good stress relief for some people. All right, we got to get back out there right now. Wow, just noticed that my rod has a little hook catcher thing on there. I didn't even notice that. K-Fish popped in the chat. What's up, K-Fish? How you doing? How you doing? All right, I got the nice knot on here. Nice uni knot. Everything should be good with this. I'm gonna loosen my drag a little bit. Nice sharp, brand new circle hook, man, brand new. No funny business with this one. Let's get this bluegill cut. Yeah, we're fishing for catfish. Try to bury the hook a little bit this time. I think I got snagged because that hook was just like hanging out way too far. That's a little more subtle. Go through it. There we go. Wow, that was so much easier than jumping around last time. All right, cool. I'm really excited. Catfish are biting. Is that gonna work? Sorry, I'm just trying to deal with this rough terrain here for a moment. Not exactly a perfect beach. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a second and focus. You guys go crazy in chat while I catch this. Get that line in the water. I want to see you catch some, man. Thanks, Isma. I'm on it. I think it was better like this. This is the lucky spot right here. I'm going close spool. I'm going no free spool. Thomas Whitmer, what's up? Paul Mace, Isma Coat, Robert the Goat. These fish are biting right away. I think I'm gonna try to hook them a little early this time. All right, we got a bite, small bite, pretty nice tug. I gotta recast it. It was way too close in there. There we go. There we go. All right, I just casted it way closer to the rocks out there. Much better spot. I'm glad we went with the 14-pound line. Going with the 14-pound line is definitely how to get more bites. Isma, I'm using bluegill, dead bluegill. Have I seen any monster catfish here? I've definitely experienced a few monsters here. Biggest one I've caught here is maybe 20, 25 inches, something like that. Probably 25. But I've hooked into a couple monsters here. That's why I got the 40-pound braid on here. Yeah, so this is definitely gonna get some bites. It's only a matter of time here. I'm just gonna be patient for a minute. Haven't seen any whales yet. Abdu, or whoever asked me to catch a whale. But they go by smell, so it takes a minute. Hi, Rohit. Rohit. How are you doing, friend? I gotta recast this. It looks good. I mean, it's kind of a small bait. I don't know. Probably not the best. All right, give me a second here. Actually, the split shots feel a little light on there. Maybe should have gone with bigger split shot or done an egg sinker. Excuse me. I'm just letting that sink out there for a second. I think I just felt a bite. Maybe just the bait. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, should have let him eat it more. Just saw my line go tight. Didn't even feel anything, but I just saw the line go straight down into the water. I think it's going again right now. We're just waiting for a big one to chomp down. I'll put a bigger piece on after this one. Got plenty of bait. I'm not sure why I used such a small piece on there. All my weights went to the bottom. So I did a pretty bad job with those weights. I think we need some fresh bait. All right, getting plenty of bites, plenty of action. Poison hemlock. Very poisonous. I know you guys want to see the bait get cut, so we got to show that. G Spartan, am I bottom fishing for catfish with a bait caster? Yeah, I am. I'm using like a bass rod with 40-pound braid. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. You know, Robert the Goat Baratheon, Bobbert the Goat, Paul, Pickles. Had no idea I'd have so many cool boys in here today. So this next bait is dedicated to the boys. How's that? Some sand. Clean it up. For the boys. Let's go, boys. She almost hit me in the face. All right, third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. I just realized I need to get my pliers. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. All right. Just gotta get this split shot fixed. There we go. Test it, make sure it doesn't break. Okay, we're good. It's like these catfish really care about the first presentation. When you first cast it out, that's when they really like it. All right, that bait's in a good spot, so kind of a waiting game for a little bit. I mean, I don't really know what I did wrong, if anything, with those last fish. I gave them a good minute to try to eat it. I didn't yank it out of their mouth too much. Maybe it's the circle hooks. Maybe these circle hooks just really not for catfish. And now that I'm thinking about it, they used to have ones at Walmart or whatever, and they'd be a specific shape for catfish. So I don't know, maybe I should be using those. Kind of using my circle hooks I use for saltwater fishing for like snook, snapper, and that kind of thing. Yeah, this bait's a little bigger, so probably take a little longer for that perfect size fish to find it. I'm just gonna close that. Oh, well over an hour actually. Man, I'll tell you what, time's never flown so fast than on a fishing live stream. And that's the thing, Pickles, you know, it's like, I'm such a yapper, and then as soon as I try to fish with some dead bait and I have to sit here for a minute, I got nothing. It's only when I'm tying the knots and rigging up that I'm such a yapper. I'm gonna be real patient with this one. I'm not even gonna check on this one for at least 10 minutes. Big cat or bust on this one. So I started this cast at like 6:35. I'm not even gonna check this until 6:45. Brandon Bailey asks, are you gonna be using bait or lures tonight? Oh no, sorry, he's asking somebody else that. I'm usually a lure guy, but this has been way more fun today. Kind of lost track of my bait over here. It's going to some weird places. I don't know if it got picked up by the current or a fish or something. I think I was just in some rocks. Gotta recast this. I know I just said I was gonna not check this, but that was weird. Some weird stuff happened. Oh man. Yeah, that was definitely in a fish's mouth. Check that out. It's all scuffed up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm gonna go this way a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna redo that. Ah, I lost my bait. That's all right. It wasn't really fresh anyway. Probably a good thing. I'll go use that other piece of bluegill. Actually, let's go try some of our other mystery bait. Get some mystery meat on the line here. Well, if I just hooked a pretty decent fish, not even hooked, but got some interest from a pretty decent fish. Let's just try that again. Because you know he's down there, the big cat. I need a heavier weight though. See if I have any bigger split shot. I believe I do. Sure enough, I have bigger split shot. Bullet weights too. You know, my dad just called me and I didn't answer. And you'd think he would just check YouTube and see I'm live and understand, but whatever. Family's just gotta bother you, you know? Good to see some fishing talk in the live chat there. So we're gonna be real gentle with them, but we're gonna be real quick, and we're gonna gently muscle them out. Just nice and gently, just wriggle them right out of those holes down there. All right, here's the cast. So we got more weight on there. It should sink down a little better. It's getting a little later. It's probably good for fishing. Man, that current's really taking it. All right, there we go. It's stuck. Oh, wow, still going. All right, well, it's pretty far out there. Current took it a while, took it a ways. Sorry, I keep getting so close, but I just can't read the chat because of the glare. I don't know what happened with this cast. Casted it way far to the left upriver with a heavier weight on, and somehow it got carried off way too far. Guess we just gotta trust the process here and trust that that's the right spot. Just don't know if I can feel the bite that good. All right, we just got a bite. There's a bite. Picked it up for a second, dropped it, felt pretty big. I'm opening this spool up. I don't think catfishing is easy at all, to be honest. I think bass fishing is easy. Okay, I reeled it in a little bit. I'm gonna leave it though. I think I've been casting into the wrong area. I need to just go right here by this rock. You know, I gotta be honest about this reel. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. I think he's on this time. I think he's on. Oh. He wasn't. He dropped it again. I think I just keep missing him. Crazy. I think I'm a little too late every time. I think I gotta check this bait. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best, really. I didn't yank it out of his mouth or anything. I just let him carry it, and then he just dropped it. I'll wait another minute. Yeah, my line's touching that rock now. I don't know what's going on. I'll still wait a minute, I guess. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate the support. Really good to see the fishing boys in the chat. These definitely aren't tiny fish. The way they're picking it up, they don't feel tiny at all. They could be smallish, but yeah, I was gonna say right before I got that bite, I'm kind of over this fishing reel actually, and the rod is perfect, but the reel just doesn't have a lot of power at all. Oh yeah, look at that. Scales are all messed up. And I got an old Abu Garcia reel I'm gonna slap on here pretty soon. Thanks, Bobbert. I appreciate that. Let's get this casted again. I'm gonna cast a little closer this time so that it doesn't, if you can see out into the middle of the river, it's very strong current. But this is a bit of a pool right here. So let's get this cast. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully something still picks it up, even though it was in another fish's mouth, it looks like. At a certain point, you're wondering, oh, why didn't he answer my call? I mean, you know I'm fishing most of the time. Okay, I'm not gonna let him run with it too long this time. I'm just gonna, a couple seconds of a run, I'm just gonna try to set this hook. Getting a little tired of it. These are some shifty cats in here, you guys. Shifty, sneaky cats. But I got a good feeling about this little spot. Yeah, like I said, it's usually the fresh bait that they're interested in, and one fish will rough it up with his mouth, and all of a sudden nobody wants to dance. I think the biggest catfish are closest by the shore too, because they're not afraid of the birds right by the shore, the big ass catfish. Little ones, yeah, they don't want to be up on the shore. They want to be up in the deep water, down in the deep water, I mean, away from the herons. Maybe if I check the chat, we'll get a bite here. Try casting near the edge of the current and let it settle on its own. Thank you so much, Brandon. That's pretty much what I did. Brando Zadek, welcome in. Gear knob to turn to make it spin easier. Oh yeah, thanks, Brando. I appreciate that. I didn't really need to cast that far anyway, though, and it's honestly pretty loose. Oh, I just tightened it. But yeah, it's pretty loose right now. Could be a little looser, I guess. I got 40-pound line anyway, so it's not really great for casting. But yeah, thanks, guys. Good advice. Bobbert says they will get hooked eventually. They will. They will. Guess I'm not patient enough for catfish. But we're gonna have to switch this bait, I think, because nothing really wants it. Got some clouds, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice out here. Yeah, maybe the problem is these are small catfish, and that's why I'm not getting the full eating of the bait. There's a really nice heron over here, though. I don't know if you guys will see him. There he is. Maybe switch the bait and hook. Well, it's a pretty good hook, Brandon. I mean, brand new sharp hook. I made sure of that. But switching the bait, that I might do here in a second. God, my eyes are just so sensitive. I can't even handle this level of sunlight. So I'm really looking forward to maybe going to Starbucks after this, getting a coffee or something like that. Haven't been to Starbucks in a while. What are you guys planning on doing today? Brando Zadek says, I use 25 to 40 pound braided on my roses. Cast just fine, salmon, ocean, and all warm water fish. All right, cool, Brando. What exactly is your roses, though? Is that, did you mean to say reels, maybe? I'm not sure what roses means. Bobbert asks, do you have any different baits besides bluegill? I do. I have some other bait here that is a dead fish, and I filleted it and didn't get around to eating that fillet. And what happened was, it was a fillet of a fish that I did eat, and I got sick on, actually, because it was not good, and it was probably not kept on ice good enough. So I have some of that fish that we're gonna use. Fish fillet. Bobbert says, I'm going fishing tonight. I'm really excited. Excellent news, Bobbert. Excellent news. King Bobbert Baratheon. Home Slice 1. Gosh, you're so handsome. Are you single by chance? I am single. I am very single. And I think it'd be hard to convince me otherwise. Because I'd rather be doing this than just about anything. All right, let's switch the bait in 2 minutes. Let's recast and do one more cast with this bait. All right, I threw that bait way out there. Just gonna let it sink. We'll do 2 or 3 minutes. Go switch the bait. Bobbert asks, when did you start fishing? I started at 3. Started fishing here at about 5:30. So we've been going an hour and a half here. I started recording the live stream before I even started fishing at the river. Okay, this bait's in a perfect spot. That was a really good, lucky cast. Home Slice, you know what you just made me realize? I really want a slice of pizza. I want a home slice of pizza. I think we just had a little action here, guys. Yeah, we did. I'm not gonna let him run. Pulled it out of his mouth again, though. What is happening? Do I need to change rods? Is this a cursed fishing rod? Wow. There's a paper towel on here. Look at that. Piece of plastic, actually. The bone spine thing came out of my bluegill, so that was interesting. Bait still looks pretty damn good to me. Let's throw it back. I really almost had that fish. I think if I waited 5 seconds and tried to set the hook, it would have been good. The hook is sharp. Sharp as hell. Backlash that one. Let's try that again. There we go. And then I just free spool it for like 30 seconds. Maybe 15 seconds. Then it usually falls on the bottom, gets stuck on a rock somewhere. Oh yeah, it's already stuck. Perfect. Perfect, just like straight out in front of me. Okay, same plan. Gonna let him run with it for a little bit and then I'm gonna slam down on him. I'm not waiting 10 minutes. I think I might have felt something. Maybe I need to stop talking while this happens. I'm just looking at my nice big water bottle over there and it's looking pretty enticing at this point. I'm thirsty. People say this is a hot summer. If you live in Ohio and you think it's really hot out, oh yeah, Brandon, that's an excellent comment. Brandon Bailey says, you should put it on a pole holder and wait for something to hammer it. Catfish almost always hook themselves. It's definitely something I'm doing, messing this whole process up. You're right, I really need to get a pole holder. In fact, that's a really good idea. Just loosen the drag a little bit. Set this down in the rocks here. If I lose it, I lose it. For science. There we go. All right, yeah, that thing's in there pretty good. I'm gonna go get some water. Oh shit. The drag's on pretty freaking tight too. So I'm gonna try to get off of that. Good call, Brandon. We can go get the other bait ready. See if that works. I used to use a pole holder all the time. Beach fishing in Florida. Really easy to stick in the sand. All right, we got the rod in the background. That was lucky. Sit down, take a load off. Think about life for a minute. Could fish with my other pole right here, but I need a break. Anything happening yet? I need you guys to be my alarm system. Let's check out this other bait. See what we got here. Oh, smells stinky. Now this, they're not gonna, all right, this is gonna be a lot better. They're not gonna dance around swallowing this bait. Brandon Bailey asks, what river is this? The Great Miami River, sir. How's that look? You think they're gonna hold that in their lips or just swallow it? Because I think they're just gonna swallow it. Man, it stinks too. Not in a bad way, just in a real fishy way. All right, so you know what I feel like doing right now? I'm gonna cast my spinner out here. See what happens. Catfish rod looks fine. I'm a little worried that it could get pulled in though, so I might loosen the drag. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bobbert. I think that little piece of fish is gonna be way easier for them to swallow. Actually, I forgot that I took my spinner off, but I do have a fly set up on my other pole, so let me grab that. I really want to get a fly rod, but sometimes what I like doing is just tying a fly onto your spinning setup, spinning rod, I mean. I got a loop knot on there. Be nice to have a bobber, I'm just gonna try free lining this over here real quick, see what happens. Whoa, what was that? Oh, actually, I got a little thing for a bobber on here, but I'm just gonna ignore that. That sounded like a bass or something. I don't think it's a carp right now. Let's go check that rod. Put some new bait on there. Got my new bait. Probably should have brought more, but whatever. See what's going on here. Nothing. Yeah, this bait looks like trash now. It's time for an upgrade. So, I'm just gonna throw it all on. It's gonna be rough casting this out though. See what happens. So my battery is kind of running out, unfortunately. If I can just get this casted out, we might get something. All right, mission accomplished there. Just let that drift. Rudolph 9021, hello, how are you doing? I feel like I just felt a fish already. That was weird. Hope my bait's not gone. Oh, there it is, there it is. Man, I should have just put my rod down. I need a rod holder. Getting bites already. Just gotta hook one of these things. This bait is working amazing already. Sun's coming back out. I do not mind. I think they might have eaten my bait though, because I'm seeing leader. No, I'm not. I'd say there's a 90% chance that bait is gone. Rudolph, this is my bass reel, but I'm fishing on the bottom for catfish right now. Sorry about that angle. And we're fishing for catfish at the river. I'm glad you're doing fine. Sorry you're at work. Hope you can make the best of it. This bait's got to be gone. I think it's on there still. Current took my bait into a bad spot though. So I'm gently bringing her in. Okay. We're all good. All good here. Let's cast this out. Might have been a little too far. Bring it in a little bit here. There we go. Bring it around town. Perfect. Perfect spot. Bobbert asks, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Just curious. Is that question for me, Bobbert? Because somebody already asked that. So I'm not sure if you're talking to somebody else in the chat, but the answer is a 7-foot lemon shark. And if you don't count sharks, I guess the next biggest fish I've caught would be a king mackerel. I don't know how big it was, but maybe 40 inches or so. So my goal this summer is to catch a really big tarpon down in Florida. That's the mission. So we'll see if that mission is accomplished this summer. It's not really the best time. Should have been there a month ago for that. So maybe it'll be some other big fish I'll be happy with instead. Who knows? No problem, Bobbert. I'm trying, Ghost. Yeah, I'm trying. I know it's a lot of talking and not a lot of fish. This is the patient part, quiet part. Might be talking these fish away too, just talking right into this line, and if it's tight, you know, they might hear it. I don't know. It's like 2 cans and a piece of string. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Haven't got any bites in a minute. Rudolph 9021 says, A-OK, catfish. Sorry for my English. I'm Italian. Sometimes not understand everything, you know? Excellent. Excellent, Rudolph. I'm so glad we got a viewer from Italy. What a beautiful country. I've been to Italy on an educational trip when I was a student, and I really enjoyed it. Grazie. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I put my bait in the right spot. I've been missing fish all day, doing a F- job out here with the fish. I mean, we found the fish. We got on the fish right away. Many bites and takes and runs with the bait, but guess I was due for a skunk. I don't know. I'm feeling something weird on my line, like stuck in a weird spot. The bait's stuck in a weird spot, and I can feel the current. Just doesn't seem like the best. All right, well, I'm gonna take this bait back in. It was definitely just not in a spot where the fish were hanging out. Oh, what the heck was that? Just getting a lot of snags is all. I'm gonna go way down that way, closer in. We will see what happens. I'm gonna shut up this time, see if shutting up helps a little bit. Thanks, Rudolph. Really nice to meet you. I'm trying to get my rod set up so I can just leave it. Now, if somebody left a rope here, I guess I'll just use this. This will definitely work. Just leave my rod right here. I'd like for it to be standing up though. Use this rock. Okay, that's good. Good enough. Let's go do some other stuff and wait. I think I can catch a fish really quick on a gulp. That's what worked for me last night when I wasn't catching anything. Nice little gulp thing, so throw one of those on. Fish over here at the beach a little bit. See what happens. Catfish just outsmarted me today. Played myself and missed every fish of the day so far. Good thing I know the secrets. Good thing I know the secrets to a last minute fish. Nice sharp hook here. If I could sum up this live stream in one phrase, it would be nice sharp hook and no hook set. Okay, here's my secret. I'm not sure how this happened, but all of my juice drained out into my bag. And there's still a little bit of juice left, just enough for them to work. Okay guys, here it is. Just a hook and a gulp. No jig head or nothing. So this could be a rock bass. Could be a good rock bass bait for this spot. I'm just gonna go right down here. Looks like my rod's getting a hit on it right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting a hit on it. Just let him have it. I'm not even gonna go over there. Probably just mess it up. I think there might be a fish on that pole over there, guys. I'm gonna wait till it doubles down now. Doubles over, I mean. I don't know, I should probably go over there. It's tipping a lot. Just found a little crawfish lure. Okay, let's go fish over here for a second, because that thing is jiggling all over the place, man. 10% battery, guys. I'm sorry if my phone dies. Hey, Mike. I've jumped in that water before. I don't really want to take off my pants and shirt and everything. That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, that line's tight out there. It was jiggling around a minute ago. Nothing yet on this gulp. Just letting it drift, twitching it a little bit. Sorry about this angle. throw a piece of bait on this hook instead. Should I recast this? This pole is snagged. Got it. Okay, we got enough battery life for one more bait on this catfish rig. Put some bait on the ultralight, see if we can get a bluegill at least for next time. And that's pretty much a wrap. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going for a little smaller piece here. Something will just swallow it right away, hopefully. I'm gonna put this baby on the ropes and we will see what happens. I'm not even gonna touch it. Tiny piece of bait here. See what happens. second. Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys later. What's up, the Bass Angler? Thanks for coming. Paul Mace is back. Tyler Jacobson, hello. Yeah, the phone is dying, everybody, so I think that's a wrap. That's gonna be it for today. I'll reel this line in really quick, make sure there's nothing on it. Really doubt it. Snagged again. Doesn't make for the best ending, but that's what you got.